Tumor Head. It is Tumor Head. I am here again. Hello, another day. That's right. Just another day. What's happening right now today? Well, what's happening in Tumor Head's world is the amazing Nancy Bear is cleaning up her yard, doing some stuff. And, I don't know, Soul Man's doing something. Everybody's doing something. I'm hanging out. I'm just hanging out. Had a nice bag this morning. Had a radio. I still know where I'm at. I'm not upside down and left and right. That's the biggest problem with this thing, man. It's the directionals. You know, you can't do anything, man. So you got to be careful because, you know, the tumor starts to do whatever. The tumors, the plural, the maybe more. Who knows? But you know, you gotta watch the head. So I do my breathing, and seems to make a big difference. You know, it takes the pain down. And radio, man, all these Edgar Casey deals, man, all that helps remind me with the directional stuff, like where am I, up, down, left, right. You know, funniest thing, can't put my shoes on the right feet. little what do you call it? Eye sensitive. I've always had sensitive eyes to light, but it's a little bit more. And I'm cold a lot. But, you know, I just put my boots and my jacket on. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. You got love and angels all over the place. It's awesome. It really is. I just don't know who you are, man. Yeah. I kind of know who you are. You just, I don't know. You just came out of nowhere. So we're just rapping, man. We're going to talk, and we'll just keep doing this deal until there's nothing left to say. There's nothing to say anyway, man. Just I love you. That's it. It's a God thing. It is a God thing. Try not to get too lost in the concepts. You know, I spent my whole life in concepts. And now, you know, it's like next week, next month, next minute, who knows? And really, funny thing, right? You know, you embrace for death and the passing and all that stuff. And then in between there somewhere, interestingly enough, it's not so much that it's this desperate desire to live. It's not that. It's more like, you know what, man? I'm cool. I'm going to do whatever it takes. You know, whatever. You know, I stand up as much for life as I lay down for death. You know, it's the same deal now. You know, at the beginning it was a little, I'm going to fucking die. 55, man, I can't. Oh, 55.5, I found out. Yes, I'm 55.5. But that's it, you know. That's it. You can only do what you can do. And so I embrace what I can, and I have to keep time protocol involved, you know, because I don't want to get too fucked up with the time thing. You know, I can't do this protocol because, you know, it takes up too much time and I might miss something. I might miss a moment. What if I miss a moment? Then what? But, so I've kind of in my mind, you know, I think, okay, what feels good? What seems to work for me? So, you know, I do my bag, and, you know, but it's a small bag just to get the thing moving inside. And then, you know I've cut down on the radial time, and radial feels really good, but the whole idea of just doing this full-blown time thing when there's no time, with some idea that, you know, with the buzzer, I'll hit some basket or whatever, man, across the finish line, pick some stupid cliche, man. It's all stupid cliche. You know, that's it. When you got the time's out. All you got left is stupid cliches, man, and they mean nothing. They mean absolutely nothing. Wow. We live and die by the words, man. We live and die by the chronological time. You know, the memories of what I should be doing. Should I deduct my age from that guy who's still alive and then count how many years I have left? I want to do a pool, man, that, you know, it's like, you know, as far, not even a pool, but just a bet, because really the odds aren't bad, because it's like number, month, and year. You know, there's not going to be multiple years. So it's more like, you know, if you're going to put your money down, you got to go with like the day and the month. The year, pretty much a given, man. It's probably going to be 2014. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, there's some room, you know, there for the betting line. With day and month. There's still some options, you know. Yeah, you might be able to, you might get some money out of it, maybe a 20-to-1 shot or something. But as the days go by, oops. Although I feel really good, I do. I feel really good. Just the head thing. The head thing is always number one for me. Whereas because I'm really tuned in with the when it starts to, not so much that it swells. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it is swelling, but it's more like it's just this sensation where it wants to just black out. Not working. And I had a couple of moments where, it was really weird, man. It's like, oh my God, is this how it's going to go? I'm not going to know my ass from a hole in the ground. I'm going to be like rolling around like an idiot. Go, hey, man, hey, somebody put some food in me, man. Food, what's that? So yeah, it didn't happen so far. I think with the stuff that I'm doing, the amazing Nancy Bear's cooking, these groovy smoothies and, just everything, just the love, really. It's all the whatever you'd say, whatever you want about all the stuff, and there's not that much stuff really going on, man. It's just the love. The love keeps me cruising. The love makes me high, higher than the weed. That's shitty weed. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a poor guy. I'm a cabbie. We don't probably won't get to do the Snoop Dogg. Sorry, Snoop. I meant Snoop Lion Iconic. My own personal level of weed smoking excellence, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just it's a funds thing, and that's okay because I got enough to keep the head cool. Remember who I am and which way I'm going. That's the funniest thing. It's never been, I never, at any point, have I forgotten who I am. Which is, maybe that's a bummer. I don't know. Die, bitch. Hey, you're crazy. But, yeah, that whole thing, boy, it's like, I never don't know who I am. I always know me. I just never know what I'm doing. Ever. What am I doing now? I don't know. Drinking a cup of coffee? I don't know. There's a few things. I'm either eating, smoking weed, or, maybe having a cup of coffee. Or a cig. Yes. Oh my God, he's smoking a cigarette. Doesn't he want to live? Doesn't he want to embrace life? Yes. Embracing life has nothing to do with smoking cigs or not smoking cigs. But the body could die. Yes, it is. Oh, man, he sounds wiped out. What kind of drugs you got him on, man? He's on some kind of weird drug. I just know it somewhere out there, an Idaho drug, some Idaho thing that they're experimenting with. They used on a mule or something. No, man, it's just, just how it is. It's all good. Just tumor head, man. Just tumor head. Looking at you, man. Who are you? You stepped up, became the narrator of this crazy show. I love you for that. And I've never seen you before the very first video, and then you showed up, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Yeah, man, I feel good most of it. And my bros, my Soul Man, and Nancy Bear, and all the people that send Vibe, I don't know if I hate to say that. Do I even know anybody to send Vibe? I can't even tell you if that's a true statement or not. Wow. Crazy stuff. This is not what I had planned. This is not what I thought. Don't make a plan, man. There's no plans. You can't plan anything. It's a joke. I'm going to the airport. Don't plan it. Do not plan it. Do not add some kind of weight to it. Any thought that you have, any memory, do not plant a weight to it. Don't let it sink down and try to nourish that thing, man. It won't happen. It's made of air. It is made of air. And I think on the flip side, you guys got the battery is low sign. But, I think that's the main thing right now that kind of trips me out, is I never lose track of my ego. I always know where my ego is. He's with me to the very end. He's going to follow me out and then try to find me. Hey, wrong! Can't go where I'm going, bro. You are attached to this part of you're attached to this equation. That is not your gig. You are the manifestation of bullshit. That's who you are, man. The manifestation of bullshit. You're the bullshit maker. And what's going on, what's left, is everything that you are not. Everything that you are not is God and love. And I will say that over and over and over and over and over again, because that's the truth, and that's all there is, man. That's all there is. It's just that simple. In between all that other stuff is like, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're trying to put your shorts on. I know, but they're on my head. How did that happen? I love each one of you, man. I don't know if any of you will hear my words. I have no clue if any of you will ever see this ugly mug. Had some guy come up to me and goes, you know, you're not very photogenic. I don't know where I was, man. Somewhere else. Somewhere. Some guy taking pictures. You're not very photogenic. Fuck you, man. You're right, I'm not. It's okay. It's a funny moment, though, when you guys just out of nowhere goes, well, man, you're just not very photogenic. It's like, God, it's like walking up to somebody and go, you know, you're really fat. And that's it, man. The ego takes everything so personally because that's all it is. It's just personal. It's thoughts, it's memories, it's experiences, or things you think you experienced. There's nothing to do with the real which is changeless and endless, which is God. And I will say that over and over and over and over and over again until I drop dead. You don't have that long. You shouldn't use those types of phrases. I love that humor. I do. I love that humor. What the fuck? Who are you, man? Look at you. Fucking tumor head. Who would have thunk it, man? Who would have thunk it? And I could have, man. My father died from brain tumors. It was definitely a possibility. And that's the thing about the ego, man. Even with that large type of a possibility, yes, your father had a tumor. Maybe you could have a tumor. Never crossed my mind that maybe that wouldn't happen to me. What is happening to me? Is anything happening to me? Tumor head? No, nothing, man. Nothing. Nothing is happening. When the body dies, I get that weird thing where I just really don't know who I am, what I'm doing anymore. I mean, literally just rolling over because I had a glimpse of it, man. It's like this weird puzzle world, man. I get locked into. It's like, oh my God, it's crazy. And I figure my guess is that there'll be some tumble into that, and there'll probably be a bunch of minutes of madness as much as it is just complete confusion. Absolute, complete confusion. That's when the shit starts to heat up. Maybe a tumor pops, and then I'm gone. I figure that's how it'll go. That's my guess. Not a doctor. I'm not a Jewish doctor. But it's my head. And I feel like I could be on some kind of a track here. So, in the interim, of course, in the name of sustaining life, I keep track in my head and don't do stupid things, because, I love life. I do. I love the birds. I love the sounds. I love the taste. I love the love, the people. Always the people. Always the people, man. Take me to that place of God and love. I mean it so sincerely. I do. So sincerely. I'm really lucky in that way. I am. I'm really lucky. I would have never thought of any of this shit without a fucking tumor. Tumors. We have plural and lesions. That's right. And a camera. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else to say right now. I know there's more movies to make. I keep thinking that I'm going to reach some kind of poignant epiphany, that'll come out and maybe change the way I see this thing about what I'm doing. And really nothing, man, nothing changes. It's always the same gig, God and love. It's like consistent. It's changeless. It's endless. And it's all there is. And I got to just stay locked into it. That's it. Just stay locked right there. That is the moment. God, love. Moment. You get lost in that. I mean, come on, man. I can't do more than two things at once. I cannot do more than two things at once. I cannot get up. If I get up, I can walk. But if I get up and walk, I can't sit down. You know, if I sit down in the chair and there's a fork and a spoon and a bowl of food, I better pick just one. You know, the fork and the spoon doesn't work. There can be no added equations. It's two things at all. Two things at once. That's it. That's it. Otherwise, I go on tilt. So, I'm glad you're sharing your mind, man. I am. I'm glad you're sharing your mind. You've always thought really highly of it. Actually, I just think you're just a bullshit artist, bro. You are a bullshit artist, but you're fun. That's it. You're a fun bullshit artist. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You never have. Well, maybe once, twice, but I mean, in your heart, no, man. You don't have that in you. That much you know. That much we know. We got the good and the love going on. That's what we vibe with. Yeah, there was a period of time where I thought maybe, I didn't vibe on that side, but that's not true. That's not true. So I'm cool with that. I'm feeling decent. I didn't know if I was going to make any more videos, but I think, we'll see what happens, No plans, no push, Nancy Bear and Soul Man and, maybe some other friends will show up to say hey, just to take the pressure off them. I was really selfish about that shit, man. I didn't even realize it. I was just, you get the fear going on, and then, you get comfortable in your routine, and, your loves and your angels are there helping you, and you forget, man, they got to live too, So I'm down with that. I'm down. My focus is there. I am highly aware of the people that are running around loving on me. I kind of forgot about that for a little while. Somebody might say, well, hey, man, you could die anytime. Maybe it'll be okay that they're a little on overdrive. Well, yeah, that's true, man, and I don't have any guilt about it, but at the same time, it's like I'm hyper aware of it now, whereas before I was just kind of in a poor me mode, and that's gone. That's done. That's so done. It never was like a poor, pitiful me. It was like always like, I'm going to die. I'm going to fucking die. Yes, you are. Just now you know when. That's it, man. That's it. I would love to see some Snoop Dogg. Oh, sorry, Snoop. You know I love you, man. Snoop Lion. You know what, Snoop? Can I say something to you, bro? This whole name change thing. You are Snoop Dogg. You will always be Snoop Dogg. Snoop Lion does not flow. As a rhymester, as a poet, as a mad icon of freedom, and as a consummate artist, and I know, Snoop Lion doesn't flow poetically. I love you, brother. Bye.